months after our Charlie Specht revealed startling cases of abuse and neglect at the Niagara Rehab and Nursing Center, tragedy has struck once again with the sudden death of a resident over the weekend.
Frustrated family members telling us this is a clear case of neglect, but the facility itself painting a different picture tonight while the state health department launches its own investigation.
I know we want to warn you, details surrounding this man's final hours are graphic. Here's 7 Eyewitness News investigative reporter Charlie Specht.
No, you don't understand, because you understand you take your butt back that way and stop talking to us. Thank you. And you want to be
4 days after a 7 Eyewitness News investigation revealed instances of neglect at Niagara Rehab and Nursing, this family is outraged. They say their Uncle Jerry died a needless death there this past weekend.
Yes, he was neglected, and that's why we called you. He was very much neglected.
They wouldn't give him a shower.
If they would have took my uncle to the hospital, he might still be right here, right now. He'll be alive. They neglected my uncle yesterday.
Jerry Carroll was a big man, but his family says the 64-year-old retired factory worker was otherwise in good health. He was sent to the nursing home 4 months ago with orders to lose weight so that he could have both his knees replaced.
That's the only reason why he was in here. It ain't like he had health problems. He had a diabetic. That's about it.
But the family says last week, Uncle Jerry started to complain of constipation that was so bad it brought this bear of a man to tears.
They refused to take him to the hospital. They said, if you feel better in the morning, if you don't feel better in the morning, we'll take you to the hospital.
But Uncle Jerry never made it that long. By the time his family came to see the body the next morning, they say he had a brown substance seeping out of his mouth.
I talked to some of the employees in here. I asked them, like, you know, what was my uncle saying? He said he threw up yesterday real bad and was brown. He said, Tanya, it looked at me like bile.
The family claims their uncle's fecal matter may have been so backed up that it came out of his mouth. And while there's no definitive cause of death at this point, a doctor did confirm to us that this condition, called fecal emesis, can happen in cases of prolonged constipation.
It's a shame because it's neglect.
That's neglect.
Family members are upset at the nursing staff for other issues, like the dirt found behind their uncle's legs, and at this man, the nursing home's assistant administrator, who interrupted our interview and told us to leave the property.
No, you don't understand, because you understand you take your butt back that way and stop talking to us. Thank you. And you want to be
I'm not.
He's a resident. Now let him go to supervise.
And while he wouldn't talk to us, the nursing home's new PR firm put out a statement saying that, quote, appropriate care and treatment were provided to the resident. There is no reason to believe that the resident's passing was caused by anything but natural causes. Carol's other niece, Sherry Faison, isn't buying it, and the fact that the state has opened a new investigation doesn't give her much comfort.
I worked here for 8.5 years. I left here in 2007. When I was here, them 8.5 years, I've seen so many abused residents, so much neglect. Even when I worked here, I called the state on them a few times. So it's like whenever they come up here, when the state do come up here, they cover their stuff up. I mean, how many times do somebody have to jump out of a window? How many times do the state got to come in here that these people are not getting the care that they're supposed to be getting? This is ridiculous.
Charlie joins us now in studio. Such difficult images to see and such a troubling story. And Charlie, what's also troubling is since your first story about this facility aired last week, you have been inundated with calls with people sharing their own personal horror stories about this place.
That's right. We've had now 36 people who have come forward with their own stories of pain and suffering of their family members at this nursing home. And now they're looking to the state and they're saying, where is the state? Where are the regulators? The state tonight was some of its most strongest language yet, saying the state will continue to hold them and other providers who violate regulations accountable for their actions. So finally, some urgency at least at the hands of the state health department.
When you talk about that state investigation, any time frame, any understanding of how long that may take to look into this incident, Charlie?
They haven't given me any time frame, but I do have to say there does seem to be more of a sense of urgency. You can understand why, because it seems like one thing after another at this nursing home, and they definitely, since our investigation, are paying a lot closer attention.
All right, our Charlie Specht, thank you for your reporting tonight.